Well, hey, you're watching the Movie WD. I'm Kevin. Welcome to my world. This is where real stories are riding shotgun, good vibes are taking the wheel, and you never really know what's right around the corner. So buckle up, slap that like button wherever it might be on your screen, subscribe to my channel, and let's jump in. Sometimes you have something planned to make for a video, and something kind of pops up that makes for an even better story than what you were going to tell before. Such is the case as what's happening today. Hopefully, you'll find it as entertaining as I did. Yesterday, just yesterday, I drove a lovely young lady to the airport. Contacted me a couple days ago. I said, sure, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick you up. Not a problem. I go to pick her up. Haven't seen her probably, I'm in a college town, so I haven't seen her since school let out last spring and is about to start up now. How's your summer been? We talked about that. What did she do over the summer? She asked me what I did over the summer. We talked, general things you would do, general conversations that you would have when you haven't seen somebody in like 2 or 3 months. She's doing great. And she now has her car here. Now, I live in the mid-Atlantic region of the country, and sometimes, you can have all 4 seasons in a 24-hour period. I mean, it's the weather, late fall, really early spring. You can have just weird, and my dogs are getting into it right now. I don't know what's going on. You guys need to settle down. So, anyway, like I say, all 4 seasons in a 24-hour period. Well, she's been here for over a year, so she's seen the weather. She's from a warmer climate and wanted to ask me if I had any general tips about driving in the bad weather. And so I said, okay, yeah, I can do that. So do you, I'm sorry, but this is funny. Do you have all-wheel drive? And she looks at me for just a couple of seconds and says, well, I mean, like I drive with the steering wheel. I said, no, your car. I'm talking, does your car have all-wheel drive? You mean, do all 4 wheels spin? Yeah, I guess. I'm sure all four wheels spin. She said, I'm really kind of dumb when it comes to cars. I said, so you don't know if you have all-wheel drive or not? Well, I think, yeah. Well, I'm not. I use the steering wheel. That's a wheel. Yes, it is a wheel. And I'm pretty sure all 4 wheels rotate and spin when I drive. Yes, I'm sure they do. Instead of asking what type of car she has, which would have been my first question. So this is, I brought this on myself. I said, so you probably don't have 4-wheel drive. Oh, yes, I have 4-wheel drive. Oh, okay. Yes, all 4 wheels move when I hit the gas and go forward. I'm like, no. Oh, do you mean like when I turn the wheel, do all 4 wheels turn? I said, no. So after about 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes of me laughing at her, I was trying to say I'm laughing with you, but I could not. I was laughing at her. She was laughing too, and I think she was laughing because she didn't know why I was laughing so hard. And so I proceeded, since she didn't know, it was really hard for me to talk about torque and torque on the axles and how the whole mechanism for four-wheel drive works and all-wheel drive and how they're independent. It was going to be too much for her. So at a very, very, very high level, I told her what two-wheel drive is, which she thought only two wheels spun. And I had to tell her no. All four wheels spin in all modes, four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and two-wheel drive. All four wheels still spin and rotate as you drive. So I got that down, and she sort of kind of understood. And I don't know how much she really understood, but she kind of got the idea of what I was saying. I think I probably should have just told her, Google it. Four-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive versus two-wheel drive. That probably would have saved me time. But that made for a great story. So if you don't know the difference between two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive, Google it. It could probably explain it faster than I was able. It was hard for me to explain this because I was still laughing at her. That was probably the biggest reason I had trouble explaining it. I said, okay, based on the car that you have, here's a way to drive on bad roads. I'll give you a quick tip. One of the things that a lot of the roads around here you have the paved part and then you have a gravel on the side. So when the weather is bad or it seems a little icy outside, but there's not a whole lot of snow, take your two right wheels and put them in the gravel as you go. You got to be careful because sometimes there's stuff in the way. So you got to be careful about that. Ice does not form in gravel near as easily or quickly as it does on pavement or concrete. So if you want to keep at least two wheels gripped, or gripping something, they'll grip in the gravel because the gravel moves. And like I say, because gravel is so uneven, it's really hard for ice to form. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's really hard for ice to form on gravel. So there's a driving tip for you. There you go. You're welcome. Yesterday was priceless to me. So that supersedes the story that I was going to tell you. Next time, though, you'll tell you. You'll tell you? I'll tell you. Next time, I'll tell you. Wow. Till then, stay safe out there.